Textures Music Group. Textures Music Group. Textures Music Orchestrated Group. Music. Orchestrated Music Experiments.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm SoulTec from sunny Oxford in the UK.
Yo, what's good, player? Tell us about how you write your beats.
Right, my approach to making music. Yeah, it's more luck than judgment, I reckon. I work solely in Logic on the Mac. Usually start with a sample, something jazzy, maybe a bit of brass or wicked piano lick, something like that. And then I usually build some drums around that, get a vibe going. I like to layer in some breaks, so you get a real groove. A lot of people forget the breaks these days, a lot of minimal stuff and just kicks and hi-hats and rim hits, but I like to get the funk in there, partial to an amen break as well. So yeah, just like to build a vibe. Big fan of nice deep 808 sub bass, something that you can really feel, so always try and incorporate that into my tracks.
Now that you told us about some of the ways that you put together a good piece of music, tell us about the upcoming album you have on Textures Music Group.
Yeah, the tracks on the album, personal favourite on there, maybe Blues Lick. I've been listening to a lot of old blues and jazz that week, and I found that piano lick, so kind of just came together quite quickly, that one. Just wanted to get that old kind of blues vibe, and that's going down well, that one. Yeah, another one on there, Waiting for Inspiration. I had like 2 or 3 months where I just had no ideas at all. Just kind of about to knock the whole thing on the head. Was getting really frustrated. No, nothing would come together. And then I just got a vibe going, and that track kind of brought me out of that period of time when I was really struggling to make music, really struggling to get any inspiration, really. So yeah, that's how that tune came about. Gunslinger on there is a bit of a different vibe, less jazzy than the others. Again, built around the sample. I was watching a film, and the sample was from there. And I had to, as soon as the film had finished, I had to find the sample, stick it into the sequencer, and played some Rhodes around it. Yeah, and that came together quite well. Yeah, and did a couple of remixes recently for the Textures Music album. Dressed to Chill and Royal Does It by Aquasion. I gave them the remix treatment. Had huge support from Bookham. Heard him drop that in Fabric, which was amazing. So yeah, Aquasion sent over the bits. Loved the flavour. Right up my street, that jazzy kind of thing. Miles Davis vibes. So just did my own kind of interpretation. Quite dance floor, quite jazzy. And remixed a track by MS-DOS. A track from ATP. So look out for those coming soon.
Tell us what other projects you have going on.
Yeah, other things I'm working on at the moment. I'm doing a lot of collabs with MS-DOS out of Greece. He is the sample man, always got a wicked sample on the go. So I've been doing a few bits with him. Got a couple of things coming out soon with him, couple on Good Looking Records, so hopefully that will come off. It's a bit of a dream come true, that one. Been listening to Bookham and Good Looking since 93, so to have Bookham playing the tunes and to hopefully put them out would be amazing. So yeah, working a lot with MS-DOS. Just had a track out on Where's the Brass on Black Reflections Recordings out of Spain. Also working on a few bits with Static from Brighton. He's another TMG guy. Going to be working with Velocity up Japan. Going to hook up a couple of tunes with him hopefully soon. He's one of Makoto's label mates from Tokyo, so that'll be really interesting. Got some things coming out on Al D&B, that's Broken Drums label, very soon. A few bits coming out on Fusion Recordings. Should have a vinyl release on there hopefully this year if things come well. A couple of EPs on the Fusion Digital. I'm going to have a track with MS-DOS on an vinyl EP on Have a Break very, very soon. I think that's out on the 1st of November. That's Herbie's Groove. So you might have heard that one if you listen to Random Movement on Bass Drive. Yeah, and another big release that I'm looking forward to very soon is the track I did with Dramatic and DB Audio. Smoke is Sweet, that's on Jazz Sticks. Those guys are really going places. Check out the Bass Drive show if you're about on Saturdays, 1 till 3 p.m. GMT. 2 hours of what I think is the best drum and bass around. So yeah, shouts to MS-DOS, out to Aquasion for hooking up the album and the interview. Shouts to Half-Light, the Broken Drum guys, S1, Wooks, and everybody else. Yeah, you can catch me playing, be in Birmingham at the end of October, 24th of October, and November we'll be playing at Liquid Drums Night, so look out for those. More info on Facebook soon. Yeah, so peace out.
All right, man. Appreciate the interview, and you guys be sure to keep an eye out for the upcoming MS-DOS album, which will be out on Textures Music Group October 1st. So look out for that. It's got a lot of support from the big names in the game, which is usual suspects like LTJ Bookham and all those guys. And the SoulTec album will be out on TMG either sometime later this year or January 2012. Get your limited edition TMG t-shirts at texturesmusicgroup.com.